Hi, this is a additional video for our Hobby Science Dollar Tree F22 model. This video we are going to show like the original video, and the plane is designed for a stick motor mount. Now we are also providing a X-type motor mount, that is not the stick motor mount but the normal regular motor mount also, and this is the motor mount parts for that. Now these parts will be part of the regular kit going forward. Now let us see how to use this. These are all laser cut plywood. Now just what you do is take these parts and remove the holes. Just use the push rod to just push it and it will come off all these things. See, these holes all are clearing up. Likewise clear up the whole thing. Okay, so you have one main motor mount and two rectangular pieces. One is slightly bigger and one is slightly smaller, and four triangular plates. So what you do is now take the among these two, take any one. That's the bigger one. The bigger one has something mentioned as T, and here also there is something mentioned as T. You see that there is a T here. Hope you can see this. There's a T. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a T mentioned here, and this also T mentioned here. I'll tell you what that is about. First, what you do is take any two this way, the lengthy part, take this, and how you need to insert it is this part. There is a smaller side of the rectangle and there is a larger side of the rectangle. So the larger side goes in here, yeah, and when you do it, it has to be flush here. Don't put it like this. If you put it like this, this side is not flush, and this side again it's coming out. So you have to fix it like this, and after fixing it, ensure that it is at 90 degrees and then pour super glue in that corner. Yeah, a little bit you pour and the glue will run inside. Yes. Yeah. Leave it and take the second one, that also fix it like that. The holes are tight, that's how it needs to be. So I've kept it like this, and here it is flush. Here you see this, it is flush. Yeah. Now again pour super glue and take your hand off before the hand gets stuck to there. Yeah. Let it dry, keep it aside, and now take this. What you do is, this is mentioned as T. This is the bigger one, the bigger plate among these two. This is smaller and this is bigger. What is mentioned as T stands for top. So this has to come to the motor mount also. There is a place called T mentioned around there. Now these two, the triangular pieces have notches here. Those notches will go into these two holes. So just first do a dry fit without applying any glue. Yeah, both the things have to fit in there. Yes, see, like this it fits. Yeah, into these holes that two notches are fixed. Now apply glue on both the sides and let it dry. Okay, keep that aside. Now take this, repeat the same step. Take this push rod and then push the laser cut waste pieces out, and here again fix it like this, so that here it is flush. Yeah, and ensure that it is fixed straight, not in a crooked manner. Yeah, and apply one drop of glue. This again, just do it and fix it tight. After fixing it tight, yeah, fix it tight and just apply one drop of glue. Okay. Yeah, it will be dry. Okay. Yeah. Now this one, what you do is, the bottom, this is the top, T is mentioned here, to the bottom side, fix it like this. These two notches on the triangle, the smaller side of the triangle, these two notches you see, that you insert here into the holes. Yeah, it's inserted now. It slots in there because these are all precision laser cut. Nicely it will slot itself into those holes. Yeah, and now you apply one drop of glue and then let it dry. Yeah, okay, let it dry for about some 20 seconds, and then after that we'll have to apply some super glue reinforcement also. This one, the hot melt glue also we'll apply a little bit. We'll see how to do that once it dries. Okay, now it is totally dry. Yeah, you see this. Yeah, but super glue alone may not be sufficient to hold it together. This is where you will mount the motor, the X-type motor. You have 4 holes here, 1, 2, 3, 4. In these 4 holes you can mount the X-type bracket and then mount your regular motor. Now to make it stronger, what you do is, in this side don't apply super glue, the outside. These 2 triangle pieces are there. In between that apply liberally some amount of super glue. Yeah, along all the sides corners, so that this will take any amount of vibration that the motor gives. See, I have poured liberally some amount of glue in between those places. Outside if you pour, then the screws will not be coming through this hole, this circular hole. So don't pour here and here, put it here in the middle, in between the triangle. That is sufficient. In between the 2 triangular pieces, in between here also, in between the 2 triangular pieces, just apply this glue. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, let it dry now. Keep it aside, let it dry. Now after this we will see how to fix it in the F22 model. Now this motor mount is totally strong and sturdy after we poured hot melt glue, and now we can fix this with a motor. I am using this part of the F22 plane where we will be mounting the mounting this motor mount, fixing this motor mount. For that, for illustration purpose, I am only using the front part of the F22 plane. I am not using the complete model. So now what you do is, this is your F22 front part. What you do is just open this and remove this foam. Just, yeah, so the paper is here, and here also do the same. Yeah, why we are doing it is, we will be folding this paper over like this. This is just going to add some strength to the paper here, and it won't come off. Yeah, just apply some glue, hot melt glue, and just fold it over like this. Just fold it over. Yes, just fold it over, and the excess just wipe it off with a scrap piece of foam. Repeat that here also. Keep it on the floor and do, you will have good support, floor or a table. Yeah. Okay. Just press, let it dry. Okay, now it is dry. Take the other side. What you have, these 2 pieces that are coming in the kit. This is actually intended for a stick mount, wherein what you will do is, you will removing the center part from both the pieces. Like it is having a half cut, the center part you will be removing in both the pieces and then using them together like this. But since we are not going to use a stick mount, we will use only one we will use, the other is just a waste. Okay, so what you do is, take this and we'll have to stick it like this. Don't open this at all, let it be like this. Just we'll have to stick it here in such a way that this side here it is matching, like here it is flush, here it needs to be flush. So just apply glue here, yeah, apply glue and keep it here and stick it flush. It has to be flush. Yes, okay, yeah. Let it dry. So if you see, you have these here, yeah, so it's flush. Now where you have stuck, that will be the bottom of the plane. Wherever you have stuck this piece, that is going to be the bottom and this is going to be the top. Okay, let it dry, and then after that we will see how to fix this motor mount there. Yeah, now it is totally dry. See, so this is going to be the bottom side, this is going to be the top side. Now what you do is take this, and in this there is this T mentioned here in the motor mount. This side it's mentioned as T. That means it is going to be on top. Now this gap is there. That's where these two foam will be entering like this. Yes, do a dry fit without any gum or anything, like this. Okay, see this? You're able to see? Yeah. So we have done a dry fit, it is coming properly. Now just what we'll do is we'll apply glue in this plate, in this side, like I show with some yeah, in this inside and this side, and here this top and this bottom. Ensure that where you have applied this small rectangular plate, that is the bottom of the plane. So, and on the opposite side is the top, this is the top, so that's where the T marking has to come, because when you do it this way only, the plane, the motor will be in exact line with the wing. Like this is the motor center position, this big hole, that will be in exact line with the plane's wing. If you put it upside down like this, if you put it upside down, then the motor's thrust angle will be at a different position than to the wing. It will be under the wing. Now when you put it this way, this is wrong, and if what we have seen is if we fix the motor in this position, the plane keeps going up, it keeps pitching up, okay, as if it is not having enough nose weight. So ensure that the T marked in the motor mount, the T, alphabet T is there in the motor mount, that is always there on the top, and the top is the place where it is opposite to the place where you have put this piece. Yeah, so now apply glue, just apply glue here and here, yeah, and for a good measure apply some here also, the inside, and quickly what you do is take this and insert this. This is a very, very tight fit, and on top of that we are applying glue also, so it will be a real good fit. See? Yeah, so this is how we fix this motor mount. You see this from the sideways, you can see the motor mount is fixed. Yeah. Now what you can do is you can fix the motor already and then do this, or now also you can put the X bracket, X mount the motor, and then use a 3mm screws for these holes and then fix the motor. 3mm screws and nuts for fixing the motor. So this is how you use this motor mount for the F22 if you are not using a stick type motor mount. Okay, thank you.